Here's a Map Business Online video on color coding. And first thing I'm going to do is show you the Excel spreadsheet. And I did remove those 4 vacant rows on top. I just got them right out of there just to clean up the spreadsheet a little bit. And I saved it. And then that's on my desktop. I imported the data just like you've imported the data, where you go out to the application, to the actual data set, select it. Oh, where is it? There it is. And just to walk through the process a little bit, I went through and it was actually pretty straightforward. I left address as the street address, and when I went to this next function, I guess all I had was zip code there. When I went to this next function, I used address right there as opposed to price or name. And then down in the callouts, I put all of your information for your houses. So just to put all the information that you have associated with that stuff. And then I plotted it. Clicked plot. Blue dots showed up on the map just like that. I went up here to the color code 3 colored button, selected your data, click next, and I used price, and I think I simplified it to 4. And then I looked at the number ranges and I thought about what might make the most sense in terms of a spread between 37,000 and 685,000. So, there's some obvious stop-off points where maybe it makes sense to spread it out that way. So we could go up to, say, 600,000 there. Make that 6.1. And then I took the red, made the ball on top red. So you can go in and change the color in the symbol that way. I made it red on top, figuring, red, hey, everybody look, red is important. And then I went blue, and I changed the size, so red was the biggest one. So I guess red is the cheapest. You could have red on the top as red is the most expensive, but I just had it this way. So most expensive down to, the most expensive down here down to the least expensive. So maybe it makes more sense to make those lower and these bigger. So you see how you can just change those sizes. And then we'll make that 50%. And I'm going to make that red, the big one, the high one red, and the small one, the lesser one yellow. That's all I did. And then I clicked done. And that brought up the legend. And the legend has a little edit gear right there where you can go in, because you'll see that my nomenclature here doesn't match your data set. Your data set is a little bit different maybe, or maybe I left the top the same. And I left price range in there, which you can see is right there. You can take it out or not. But all of these are totally editable. So you can see I made a mistake. So I put 2018, just like that. And you can change the numbers if you want. You could put another $sign in if you wanted, and then update it, and that updates the legend. So that handles the legend. You can put it wherever you want. You've got spots here on the map with the dots, and then in each of the dots, you can click it to turn on the labels. And what I did there was I went over to the callout function. I edited that particular data layer to the extent that I wanted to adjust the callouts. So I formatted the callouts right there to use compact callouts. You can see if I uncheck it, they go bigger, and then you gotta click into them to make them like that. And I didn't like that as much, so I just went compact. And that is all I did. So go to mapbusinessonline.com, take our free trial, and hopefully this helps.